Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Get this set up here. Welcome in. I'm going to start a giveaway. So we can start with that. That's currently running. So jump in the giveaway up there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tonight is Amber and Brass show for the majority of the stuff. I'm push out back a little bit. So I'm not on top of y'all. So we have Amber and Brass. We have other things as well. We'll take a look around the shelves. Sorry, I just messed that up. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna pass y'all through the shelves real quick so we can start taking a look. We have these. That's there a stand with 3 plates. We have lamps and votives. You get some lights going on back here. Here's this. Take a look at the buy now tab as well. I got lots of items in the buy it now tab. Christmas items, dog costumes, they're all there. Here's some jewelry stuff, a bunch of Amber stuff there. Got this beautiful easel. Jump in the Givey if y'all are there. All right, let me put y'all back up on this stand. Sorry for making y'all kind of dizzy. Let's see what we're going to start running. We will, please go ahead and jump in this. Save that for my future shows. I had one, I must have deleted it. So let's go ahead and start with this. This is a 3-piece set of these. You have 2 that are this size, which is a foot, 12 inches. So you have 2 like this, and then one that's 16 inches. So you're getting all 3. So here's the taller one. So you have 2 this size, and then you have 1 this size. Those there. We'll run those a little later. I hate that this gives out so much. Maybe that is better. I'm darker, but that is better, I think, for you guys. Um, let's see. I'm sorry, I can't seem to get this set up yet today. Should probably pushing it further back, actually. We'll do that main one. It's there. Okay. So let's see what else we have next. We have, okay, I have these are 4 mini Amber bases. Actually didn't list these correctly. Let me edit this real quick. Uh, this is going to be for 1, and you have your choice. We have 4 of those, and these here will start at $3. Okay, so I saved that. Let's move that back on. Okay, so that's pinned. So this here is going to be 4. They're mini Amber vases, and there's different shapes. So you have your choice of whichever shape you want. See, they're all different shapes. So you have that. We'll come back to those. Let's see what's next. We'll get something here that is pinned. Let's go ahead and start this. This is a lamp. Have this here. You'll see that it's working. Get my cords. We'll start the auction on this. So here's a lamp. It's got a glass lampshade. It has that marbleized pattern. Here's the metal base of it. There are some paint chippies on here. This is from the 90s. So it is, see, it's got a nice thing to it. So we'll just keep that here out of the way. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, let's go ahead and see what is next. This is an amber and copper. I mean, copper, an amber and brass show is the majority of the things that's here. There are other things as well. I do have a lot of things in my bin as a lot of Christmas items, a lot of dog costumes. Here is this thing right here. This is brass. I feel like it's so dark in here. Um, this is a brass little base. It is etched. Here. If you see anything you want me to pull up, let me know. Let's do this. Here is I call it a fairy light bell because I put one of those put one of the battery lights in there. We'll start this auction. And that is currently running. It's your Amberlina. It's got the ruby. You see that all the color. It does have its clapper at the bottom. And then we just add a fairy light inside and you got a fairy bell. Thank you for looking at her. Put that here. Okay, let's see. Let me do these. Where are those? Okay. This here is a set of 4. These are vintage Luminart. They're from France. They're the amber glass bows, and this is for a set of 4. Look at the pattern on there. It's a nice pattern. We also have jewelry today in the show. Let me show this. This here is a beautiful candle holder. It is mercury glass. And then you have a crown embellishment on it. That's currently running. And they're new. I just put in the battery votive on there. All right. Let's see. Now let me show you this. This here is a long, and I didn't bring my flashlight down, but this is actually a vintage long necklace. The beads do glow on this. And it's one of those like really long ones. You can double it up if you want, but it's long. See, that's double strand. And these beads do glow. And I have a matching bracelet as well. Here. So here is the matching bracelet. We'll run this since we just had the necklace. This measures 7 1/4. I didn't get to test this to see if it was Bakelite or not, so I don't know. But it's got that amber color. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the shop. We've got some jewelry. We're doing amber and brass. Tonight's theme of vintage decor. Let's see, I did those. Let me see what else may have some bookmarks to get some people in here. Let's see, is that one? All right, let's do this. This here is a metal wall plate hanger stand. It's beige with gold brushings on it. Hang your plates in your kitchen or dining room. And this is metal. It's very sturdy. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. I have that picture. Let's do. Let me do this. This here is a Prince Frog. Votive candle holder. He does have his crown. And it's a nice size. That is currently running. So with the votive candle, but I will put like a light one in there. I like doing these better because then it doesn't mess up your stuff. All right, I'll put that back here. With brass, check out the shop. I have lots of listings here in the buy now and in the auctions listings. Let me run these. These are two vintage keys, Corbin keys, skeletons. They're M2 and oh no, that's S4. It's not a 1. So we will run these. These here are two of the vintage Corbin skeleton keys, M2 and S4, actually, not 1. And they're in great condition. Put those back down. Shout out if you want me to run anything in particular or you have any questions on any of my buy now items. Here is, let me make sure I've got the right one. Yeah. Here's a vintage brass candlestick holder. This here, let's see. That's 4 1/4 inches tall. I have not cleaned these. A lot of people like them with the more antique look than the shiny look, but it's your choice, buyer's choice. So how's everybody's week been so far? We're getting through it. Tomorrow's already Wednesday. Let me show you these. These are very vintage earrings. I forgot to check to see if they glowed, but these are, they could be acrylic or lucite. I mean, or bakelite. I did not check them. They're the teardrop earrings. Look at that orange. Very vintage. These are currently, and they are the little flip thing in the back. All right, thanks for looking at those. Let's see. Let me run this. This is Goofy. It's a Disney puppet. It is from the 50s. There is the Goofy hand puppet with his original shirt. It is marked Disney in the back. Put this over here. I don't want it to get damaged. Let me get some water. So yes, I was saying we're ready. I have to go in the office tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm getting this done tonight. Have this. This is an amber colored glass pitcher. And the nice size glass picture. It does have a clear handle on it. There's the poncho there that is currently running. So yeah, I get to work from home a couple of days a week. I can't wait. I'm working on hopefully retiring in like 2 years. So that's why I've got an antique booth and that as well. So that's up and running. I'm getting this up and running. I used to sell on another platform, but I just changed it up a little bit. This year I have 4 of these. These here, Indiana Glass, the Colonial Park. So these are either your cordial glasses. These are 4 1/4 inch tall, or your juice glasses. And this was from my personal collection. I love how they're on the pedestal. And I used to like my glasses because this was from my set too. I have 4 of these. Well, I have 8, but I have 4 with a picture that I'm selling. Um, but I didn't like all the stuff matching. I didn't mind the same color, but I liked the different patterns um, of the glasses. And so this here is your Indiana Glass amber tumblers. I have 4 of these. This is individual. They're in great condition. At one time, I had 16 of them. And then one of my assistants, when we worked at Hyatt, she's like, "Why must you have 16 of these?" I'm like, "But you have to understand something, okay? If you're going to go to Goodwill, all right, and you see something there, you're not going to leave it, especially at that time when we were paying, things were a lot cheaper at Goodwill." Okay, so let me run this. This here's a vintage mail letter sorter. It has the wood base and the metal rings. You can actually put ephemera on it as well and use it as that. It does say here letters and mail, but it does say Las Vegas, Nevada on that. But I like using it as ephemera holder as well. On that, just give you little extra ideas. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the shop, see if there's anything there you'd like me to pull forward for you. And then I'm just running through things. Gradually, this here's a pair of brass um, champagne flutes. They are engraved his and her. They got hers, and where's his? There's his. So these are currently running. They're brass. I have not cleaned them. They do still have the sticker, solid brass from India. So those are cute. That has some etched his and hers as well. All right. Let's give a giveaway going. See if there's anybody in here. Let's go ahead and run one. It's for ephemera, and I also have some recipe cards to hand out as well. Please also follow my bookmark page so you can follow me on my future shows. There, I have it there for you. Like I said, I had one and then I must have deleted it and all the bookmarks that went with it. Because I was trying to clean out some of my stuff. Okay, let's do this. I love this. This thing here is a brass scroll that you put over your artwork. And this is long. It's like about 16 inches. So you put this on top of your artwork here. And I love how it has the details on it. And the 2 screw, You put nail hose right here for that. Okay. I'll move that there. All right. This here is a cute little pineapple glass um, holder. It had a sticker on it, but it just peeled off. Um, here it is. You can put your scents in there, or those sticks that come out with the scents on them. I forget what they're called. About 2.5 inches tall. All right, let's see. Let me do this. This here is pull this out. Um, an amber carnival glass bowl. It's from, it says Yalis Casa from Murano, but this is Murano, Italy. So here's the bow. There it says there Yalis Casa. The Murano, Italy is where this was made. It could be your centerpiece bowl. It could be your fruit bowl in your kitchen. All right. Let's see. Giveaways running. If anybody's in here, jump in that. Let's see. Here's a little frame with grapes on it. We'll start. That's currently running. That's the back of it. Am I even running? All right. I couldn't tell if I was running or not. Oh, my connection was interrupted. Okay. We just now got back. All right, we're back. I had some, I guess the storms are getting ready to come. Oh, look at this ring. This here is vintage 1970s. This here is actually a size 7 1/4. So I remember these, the square rings. These are the lucite orange, red, and pink lucite ring. It doesn't fit me. My mom had this one, and my aunt, her sister, had the green one. It was green, yellow, and I forget what other colors was inside there. But these are very vintage 70s. I remember that's from my childhood. All right, let's see. I run. Okay, I run the bookmarks already. This here is a breast. Annie, scoot over, Mama. My little baby is wanting to sit down next to me. She's a 70-pound tit. She's like, Mama, what are you doing out here? Okay, so this here is an angel brass candlestick holder. Still has its sticker on there. Made in India. It's funny how they have to be with you wherever you're at. Yeah, it doesn't look like my laptop. I hope I'm still on here. It looks like I'm still on my iPhone. But all right, this here is, where'd that go? Oh, here it is. It's one of those wall sconces that you could put a candlestick in it or a pillared candle. Here is this. Here's the back. That's where you hang it up at. This is here. That just sits on top. So you have your crackled glass. All right. I don't know if this show is working or not because it keeps popping up as. All right, let me show this. This is another bud vase. This one's unique. It's clear, has a ponto at the bottom, but it has like the amber glass rope design at the top. That is currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the shop and the buy now. Let me know if there's anything you would like to see. I'm just going through the list. Here is a fall leaf tablecloth. It's 50 by 64. Here is this. It's got that embossed type. It's a beautiful rust color or amber as in the show. So it is 50 by 64. All right, thank you for that. There. Okay, we're going to do, let's do these. These here are nice serving utensils. It's for your pie, your cake, your salads, meats. It's a two-piece set. It has the EP zinc stamped on it. So you have your like scissors, like tongs, and then you have your pie. These are beautiful for the holidays too. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the shop and the buy now items. See if there's anything there you'd like to see. Lots of amber and brass. That is our theme show this evening. I have another show coming up later this week that's going to be kitchen and bar. This here is another plate wall hanger. This has a scrolls. It's metal with the yellow plastic rubber covering on it. It's a nice sturdy one as well. Very good. Let's see. I don't know what's up with my laptop. It's not, and it's a brand new laptop. Let's see. We have this. This here's a 1960s Imperial. Where do you go? Is compote dish. It's got the Atterbury scroll design on it. This is currently running. I was a big amber collector. And every time I go somewhere and I see it, I pick it up. It calls. It calls me. My mom used to love the green. So anything that was green glass, she had. And in fact, a lot of the pieces that I have, she had the same pieces in green. All right, let's see what's next, guys. I've done those. Let's do this. This is a gold 5x5 frame. Here's this. That is currently running 5x5. It looks like it's a gold foil or something like that. Okay. Let's do this. Here is another, this one's a gold mercury votive candle. I do currently have two of these. You see with the light candle inside, they're new, never been used. And then it has the pearl and rhinestone embellishments on it. And these I have two in gold, in the silver, and in the purple. All right. Oh, let me show this. This is a beautiful ornate. This is a wood ornate stand, easel stand. There's your stand there. It swivels. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. I'll put this down here. Trying to get my laptop to restart. Do y'all have any plans this weekend? Isn't it horrible that we are ready to start looking forward to the weekend? All right, so this is another pillared amber candlestick holder. I mean, not candle, it's a pillared candlestick holder. It's got the amber ball that's there. It's very ornate. You stick it up there. That is currently running. Yeah, I'm having internet issues and I'm in a metropolitan city. I don't get it. I do not get it. All right, it looks like I'm going to have to stop and restart this later. Let me stop it so I can restart it.